I thought I could do this convention again, but at the end of the day, it was horrible. Dover Comic Con, it's a one-day festival for the community of Dover. I'm always super happy to be in Delaware because, you know, like I said, Delaware people, they try to make it rain, pour it. Okay. Anyway, I actually love this convention because it's free to the public, so you know, attendance is very high because everybody just walks on through. Lots of chances for great success, but you know your boy's late as always. Normally I'd be okay with this because the first hour people were kind of walking around, you know, just checking things out. But with outside conventions, that's not the case because you got everybody just walking through all the time. So I had to scramble. Luckily, I got to be next to my friend Summer. You can check her out on IG. I'm gonna drop that right there. Check her out. So you would think my troubles would be kind of over, right? Wrong. Ow, that hurt my nose. I decided once again not to bring a tent because last year people were having so much problems with tents. The wind was blowing and tents were flying. So I decided to brave it again with nothing but a hat and sunscreen. This year, it was the same. But this year, that sun was, you know, railing your boy, no diddy. Every time I tried to set up, the wind would knock everything down, and then the clouds would open up, and the sun would take a magnifying glass and beam it right on your boy. My table banner kept falling off my table no matter how many times I tied it. I got so frustrated that if it didn't sit flat on the table that I bought with me, I was not entertaining it. I didn't put out half my display, including my game official verse. But if you want official verse, go to www.freyofficial.com and you can learn about it. It is a fighting game TCG. So it merges trading card game action with the strategy of chess. So check it out. Go to the website, check it out. So yeah, despite the setbacks, the day wasn't too bad. My shining star was my manga series, which a lot of people picked up, so I am so grateful for that. I also had mugs, but they didn't sell as well. The mugs I've actually had since the beginning of the tour, and they haven't really sold well, so I think I'm gonna hold off on drinkware. I think I'm gonna probably focus more on getting more comic stuff out. Even though I will always have my fan prints, because fan prints, you know, they're kind of like your old reliables. But I wanna, you know, get original stuff out there and start branding. But I did pick up a good idea from Summer. She was able to sell her prints at a higher price because she framed all of her prints. Many people just don't want to go out and have to buy their own frames to hang the artwork. So now it's framed, you set them up, and you can charge a little more money, you know, for the frame. A lot of people are willing to pay that. So the day continued, but I didn't notice as much cosplayers as compared to last year. So after being beat up all day by the sun, I was totally drained. The sun whooped my ass, and the wind told me I couldn't sell as much as I wanted. Pretty sure had I figured out the wind thing, I could have probably sold more stuff. But I did squeeze out a profit, so I left happy. Overall, I'm still getting used to being outside and having things secured and set up, but I enjoyed myself. Any suggestions you have for like being more secure with your stuff, drop it in the comments below, because I do like outside conventions, but like the elements just, you know, we're always fighting. Also, I realized I have to cave and actually bring my tent. I'm pretty sure I ended up with heat exhaustion, and it didn't help that I had 2 Mountain Dews, you know, so to dehydrate you, while I was driving in the sun. Good time, tons of people, and I'll definitely be back next year.